know the obvious answer is because she's training. Why do we need a video on this? But we have some leaks that give the specifics on it, which is actually interesting.
You're fulfilling your destiny.
Warning, I will be talking about leaks in this video, and while leaks and rumors aren't 100% confirmed, these are from credible sources, so if you don't want spoilers for episode 9, please don't watch. With that out of the way, there was a recent leak, which was backed up by multiple sources, which again doesn't mean it's 100% true, but it's more on the very likely side, which explained why Ray was training and with who. So let's look at that scene in slow motion. Obviously, Ray is training with a droid, same as what we saw with Luke in A New Hope. She also appears to be a bit pissed off, but anger isn't new for Ray. She kinda has a temper like Kylo. She's also training not only with her lightsaber, but with a staff stand-in. And from other promotional photos, we know Ray will have her staff with her throughout the film. So with that out of the way, let's talk about the specifics of why she's training with her lightsaber. And I know some people still get upset with me for calling it Ray's lightsaber and not Luke's or Anakin's, but Disney and Lucasfilm officially labeled that lightsaber as Ray's now, and I go by their canon, not what people want me to say. I wish I was in control of Star Wars canon, but I'm not. So, it's Ray's lightsaber. Do you want to start a Disney canon rebellion? 'Cause I'm all in. So first, according to MakingStarWars.net and other sources, this is going to be the first scene Rey is in episode 9. Not the first scene of the movie, but Rey's first scene. And apparently with Luke dead, Leia is now Rey's mentor in teaching her the Force. If that sounds a bit goofy to you, we know from other canon that Leia was going to be Luke's first student and was, for a certain amount of time, Luke trained Leia, but then eventually she said, hey, my family, because she was pregnant with Ben Solo and the New Republic need me. So she ended up leaving Luke's training and stopped being his student. To that end, we actually do see Luke and Leia training together when they were younger as a flashback in episode 9. This will happen most likely in the beginning of the film, showing Luke giving Leia her final lesson as she is giving up training due to being pregnant. And apparently we're going to see Luke and Leia lightsaber fight, so that's worth seeing the movie alone for me. It isn't clear yet whether the only flashback to them training when they were young is in the beginning of the film, or if there are flashbacks throughout the movie, but I'd be more leaning towards they just show it in the beginning to get it out of the way. Plus, again, that's going to be an epic scene and one hell of a way to open episode 9. So this opening scene of episode 9 will give us a better look at Leia training and will probably help people that freaked out about her Superman scene in The Last Jedi, which really didn't bother me. I think the people that freaked out were movie canon only people, and they didn't realize that Leia has used the Force and a lightsaber in other canon, which is fine if you're a movie only canon person. I don't really care. I think you can be a Star Wars fan no matter what you're into. Comics, just the movies, just the books, doesn't really matter. You do you. Because of this leak stating Leia trains Rey in a forest, I strongly believe this shot here is Leia watching Rey train now. I also think that Rey is going to get frustrated like Luke did and want to end her training to go on a mission or work on taking down the First Order. And you know they filmed some scenes of Carrie Fisher as Leia being inspirational to the Resistance or maybe the main members of the Resistance, so they could easily alter that footage to make her mentoring Rey. So what are your thoughts on this leak, and do you like the idea of Leia training Rey? Personally, I would have loved a Force Ghost Luke training Rey, but this is the second best option to me.
Thanks so much for watching. Please like the video and subscribe for more Star Wars videos.